Tim Estiloz has the inside scoop.
I'm a little bit country,
And I'm a little bit rock and roll,
I'm a little bit of Memphis and Nashville.
with a little bit of Motown in my soul.
Don't know if it's good or bad.
I know I love it so.
I'm a little bit country.
I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Donny, you have come such a long way, both professionally and personally, since we got to know and love you on the Donny and Marie show back then. But how are you doing these days? You've got to be very happy with the way things are going.
Oh, it's amazing what's going on right now, Tim. Somebody used the word renaissance a little while ago, and it's such an appropriate word. Things are just have kicked in quite a bit.
Now, you're here to talk about the American Heart Association's program, START. Tell us about that.
Well, it's a brilliant program that the American Heart Association has come up with to get people walking more. And it's such a simple form of exercise. A lot of people think, well, what can walking do to my health? It's amazing what it can do if you do it 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week.
And you! Yeah, you watching. Get up and start walking. Come on.
Because the #1 killer in this country is cardiovascular disease. Number 3 is stroke. And the reason why I wanted to jump aboard on this and be a spokesperson is because it's close to my heart, no pun intended. I lost my mom about almost 4 years ago from this.
And you just turned 50 years old, and that's certainly not old by any means.
Rub it in, Tim.
But, you know, this is a time, even for people who are 20, to really think about their health and their heart and really preventative measures, don't you think?
Yeah, you don't want to be in a situation where you have a serious problem and then you start working out. And walking is such a simple exercise. You know, park a little bit further away from the office, walk a little more, use the stairs instead of the elevators. Simple things, and a lot of great suggestions on the website, which is heart.org.
Now, speaking of exercise, we got to talk about Dancing with the Stars, a great form of exercise. What was it like seeing Marie dancing throughout this season?
We were all so proud of her. The whole family was, you know, that she made it all the way to the finals. Marie and I are finally getting together after so many years of doing our own thing. We're going to Vegas this summer, and rest assured, Tim, there's going to be a lot of dancing in that show.
There was a time in the 80s where you were having a little bit of difficulty dealing with the whole Donny and Marie television show thing and, you know, coming to terms with your image.
I am really into this directing thing. I mean, I can just see it now, man. A film by Donald Clark Osmond. Oh, yeah.
Yes, and I can see you picking it up at the photomat. May I have that film by Donald Clark Osmond?
All right. Are you feeling happier about that now?
Shut up. Absolutely. You know, I look back and say, you know, lighten up a little bit. But I think it was important for me to make that transition. It's a very difficult one to make, Tim, going from a teeny bopper and then all the cutesy stuff of the Donny and Marie show. I mean, let's call it was that, to somebody who's respected as an adult entertainer.
On shaky ground. Hey, ever since you put me down.
So it was a hard transition to make. I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy, but it's nice to be able to say that I made it over the hump, so to speak, and look back and embrace the past. Puppy Love was a great song. You know, the Donny Marie show, a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll, with great memories for people. And it's taken a while, but it's fun to embrace it all and enjoy it. You know we're going to be doing country rock and roll in Vegas.
Well, we're looking forward to that show and looking forward to seeing you and Marie together again, as well as in your separate projects. And I want to thank you for being here on Backstage.
May God keep you in his tender care
Till he brings us together again.
Good night, everybody.